Good morning, good day, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great today. I have another new video that I want us to discuss about. I think now in our time we are living in very, very interesting times. So I want us to watch this video, these few videos that I'm going to play from a former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Naledi PANDO. I want us to watch this video, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna comment to it. Thank you very much.
Contributors to a recent Mapungubwe Institute publication titled Africa and the World suggest that the unipolar dominance of the past 40 years is being disrupted by a crude, more vicious geo-economic dominance. The intention, they assert, is to enforce compliance on vulnerable states to the dictates of United States foreign policy preferences. And this results from the world striving increasingly to create multipolarity. And so those who have enjoyed a very powerful role in influencing others to adopt their policy direction, when they see a shift away from a unipolarity, they become extremely vicious in response. And this is part of what South Africa is experiencing today. We as South Africa have generally pursued an independent foreign policy unencumbered by the preferences of other countries. In the past decade, we have seen a growing impatience toward South Africa's independence in foreign relations. This has stretched from concern at our trade relations with China, which is now our largest trading partner, to concern about South Africa's solidarity with Cuba and with Palestine and their struggle for freedom. Our direct action as a country of challenging Israel's war in Gaza has caused significant displeasure among the friends of Israel. On AGOA, there is also some sentiment that South Africa should be excluded from AGOA. And we think this would be a great pity. I don't know, in fact, how the trade would continue if you don't use the ports of South Africa, if you don't use the cargo system, if you don't use the logistics and the financial payment systems and the banking institutions.
The U.S. House of Representatives is reviewing a bill that questions the country's relationship with South Africa.
Almost an implication that when America holds a particular position, South Africa must follow. And it's very interesting that other countries that share the perspectives that South Africa hold are not being, dealt with in the way that we are. So I don't know whether it's because we're Africans or some other reason. It might be also the fact of the stance we've taken.
To my channel, Let's Talk Africa. This is your boy, Mascolendila. I hope that you are doing great, you and your family. I hope that you are feeling well and you are feeling wonderful. Please make sure if it is your first time to watch this channel, please make sure that you like and you subscribe so that you can help our channel to grow to reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. On the videos that we just watched here, we see like Minister Naledi PANDO is sort of exposing how the superpowers are behaving right now, how the superpower, especially United States, is behaving towards South Africa, because South Africa is one of the countries that is solidly independent. It does not, the policy of South Africa it is made only for South Africa. It is not merging with another policy of another country. It is like the constitution of South Africa is made for South Africa, is independent. It is not inclusivity to other policies of the other countries, right? So, and this what caused the superpowers to be agitated, because every time South Africa just launched a new law, which is it's a land expropriation without compensation. And when you read and also America, when they saw that South Africa is introducing this new law, they failed to read the document. What was the document saying about the Expropriation Act? The Expropriation Act in South Africa is not new, and also in the United States of America, they have their Expropriation Act, which government can take the land that are unused and the land that are unoccupied, the land that are unused. Government is permitted to take those land to use them for the public use, in the interest of the public. So it does not mean that whenever, maybe as me as a black, when I see a farm of a white man, I can go and invade that farm. This is not what the law is saying. The law is saying if that maybe the place is unoccupied, is not used, the land, the government is allowed to seize that land and use it. For example, where I am staying, there is a land. There is a land around there. That land is being expropriated by government. Is going to build RDP houses. But the land has been taken by the government, but years ago, the process has been there for a long time ago. The farmer who was owning the farmer, and then there were negotiation between the farmer and the government, and the farmer finally transferred the land to the government, and the government is going to use the land for that and the people. They wanted to use the land for themselves, but they could not use the land, and the government is intervening in that land, and and the government is intervening in that land. So what is going on? That government has taken the land and is giving back to the people. You see, so that is one of the things that were also happening in the country. So the classic example is this: when our policies are not in synchrony with the policies of US, they cry. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk was supposed to have the Starlink to be in South Africa. I think by now it's supposed like Starlink supposed to be operating in South Africa, but not yet, is not yet operating, because of in South Africa there are BEE laws that state that each and every business that is being done in the country, there must be a 30% that is gonna go to BEE. It's either the 30% of the business is maybe you're gonna purchase the supplies, or you're gonna hire black-owned companies, black-owned suppliers, but they must make 30% of the entire business. I think I'm saying it correct. But Elon Musk once tweeted, and then he said that, I hope that I'm going to find his tweet. He said that Starlink cannot operate in America because of he is not white. I mean, he is not black. So from the side of Elon Musk, I think by the person that he is, he was misleading the nations, he was misleading the world, he was misleading everyone. Because in South Africa we have Ford, which is one of the biggest American companies, Ford Motors. They are producing cars, Ford Motors. And we have Microsoft, they are doing their business. We have Coca-Cola, they are also doing their businesses in South Africa. These companies are white-owned companies, and they are complying with BEE. You find out in Coca-Cola, one of the things that I found out about Coca-Cola, the trucks that are, most of the trucks that are carrying the cargo from the warehouse to the shop, from the warehouse to the shop. Some of the trucks are owned by the BE companies. You see that is, and then also Coca-Cola has employed a chains of black people in South Africa. Why there is a BEE laws in South Africa? Because BEE laws is something that you try to strike the balance between the races. Because in South Africa, it's one of the countries that where there is a huge gap between the wealth and between the rich and the poor. In that is the state of South Africa. There's a huge gap. So the BE is trying to close that. It's not only blacks and colored and Indian. Those were the people that were disadvantaged. If BE was there, even something like BE before, like in the government of apartheid, because the government of apartheid will take care of the white-owned companies and will contract them to do the businesses of government, like construction road, building school, and building hospitals. It will be white-owned companies. So, and the new government South Africa, the new government of South Africa is saying now you have been doing that for so long. Now, whenever a government is doing business, 30% of the business of the government must go to the black-owned companies. It's either supplies or employment or whatever, but there must be there must be a 30% that is going to go to blacks. Like, for example, the other companies that is called H&I. H&I is one of the biggest construction company in South Africa. They build roads. Most of the time I used to see them building roads. One of the things they do, they offer scholarship to the black people. They offer sub-tenders to the black constructors. Maybe whenever they got like a big construction project that they are doing, you will find out there that there are small companies which are owned by blacks. Either they are gonna be doing like the paving in the road, or they are going to be doing like the plumbing in the road. Maybe whatever that they were going to be doing in the road, you find out that the company will make sure that it dish out the 30% of the entire project to the BE. Those is going to be them who are going to manage it. You see. So now America has been crying. Like, America, I think that America is a big problem that is facing. I think the issue of South Africa is a small thing. It's a small thing. It's facing Canada, and then Canada is not playing with America right now. Also, the UN is hitting back with their own tariffs to the US. I think that this is a bad move from their side of America. And America, when America is agitated, it will make mistake. For me personally, I love Donald Trump, but the way that now he is operating. I'm not sure on how long he's gonna keep doing that, how long he's gonna see the truth. Because what I hate is that he never bother, like he never listened to South Africa, official South African. He went to listen to the people who are not even democratic elected, the people who elected themselves, like a company which is called AfroForum. You see, and he started when they started to tell that South Africa is introducing this law, race-based law, and Donald Trump cut the aid from South Africa, and then but he has cut some aid even to Lesotho. I don't know why he's cutting the aid from Lesotho. Hey guys, there are a lot that is happening in the country, but we have to pray for our country. We also have to pray for the America to see that what we are doing as a country, we are not just doing it, we know what we are doing. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that you like it, and make sure that you subscribe.